Hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, so I brought in this liquid amber. This was, once upon a time, it was a clump style. Before I got it, I bought it just in the nursery. There was obviously 5 trunks on it, but these 3 had all died off. They had some sort of disease or something. You can see this main trunk had bits of whatever it was it had, and this one. These seem to have recovered. They recovered when I repotted it. They survived. These were already dead when I got it, but I decided to leave them on just to show that it was once upon a time like clump style. I'm going to repot this today because this pot is it's not the deepest of pots, and it worked well for a couple of years or whatever long it's been there, but this year I found it very difficult to water. I'd say it's got quite pot bound, so I had to stand it for the summer in a shallow dish of water, which you see the roots coming out the hole of the pot, and this, I don't know if it's the stagnant water or the roots, but it doesn't smell good. So I don't want to leave it in this pot for the whole winter. One, because I don't know how much water it's holding on. Like, it grew quite well, as you can see, and it looks good and everything, but I just don't want to leave it in this for the winter. So I'm going to put it into a bigger pot, this one here, and give it a lot more room and more drainage soil, better drainage soil in it. Yeah, so we'll do that and see how it goes. And the tree's more or less dormant now. Once the leaves change colour, normally means that the leaves are not really contributing anymore. And like that, they're all about to fall off anyway. So yeah, so the tree's kind of dormant now, so it should be safe enough to do it. I was going to leave it till the spring, but I just think we get a lot of rain here in this country over the winter, and if I leave it sitting in a dish, that dish will be full of water continuously. If I don't, then the water, it doesn't seem to get enough water into it, so I'll have to get it out of this. So I made mine to do it, so that's what I'm going to do. So before I start, I just want to show you I bought this the weekend. I found this guy, so I thought, yeah, it could be good little Halloween. We'll get a tree on him or something. We'll have to have a look around, see if I got like a gnarly looking tree or something a bit spooky looking that I can put on him. Okay, so we'll move him out the way, put him down there for now, and we'll get on with this. So I'm just bringing that camera a little bit closer now. Okay, yeah, just trying to get it into some well drained soil and get out this kind of, it's not the greatest of pots anyway. Drainage holes are not the greatest on it. I think there's just one big one in the middle. It's just, at least the other one has a couple of holes in it, and I'll put in some good soil, good drainage soil. I'm trying not to do too much work to the roots. Whether I can even get it out of this pot is the next question, because the problem with these domed pots, the roots kind of grow in here and fill the pot, and then you can't get them out easy. A bit shorter. See the root treatment coming out of the wire holes here. So it's pretty pot bound, I would say. Let's cut off some of this as well. Not that they're stopping it coming out, but putting them back a bit so we can see. Now, there's absolutely no budget on it at the moment. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah. Let's move it slightly, but I think I might be just slip potting it. I don't know if I want to go really cutting all too much root off it. Let's see if I can get in with this and cut around. Will that help? Try to avoid these kind of pots if I can. And then with a lip it starts to makes it so the roots can grow in. Big root here, I think. Doing this either because you don't know what roots you're cutting through. Big one here. Okay, let's move it a bit. Come on. Yeah, it's smelling pretty bad. I definitely think we needed an hour of this. It was okay for a while there in the summer having it in the shallow pot because it was drying out every day, then I'd water it again and then it'd dry out again, but now it's just sitting in water continuously because we have so much rain now. Get rid of that one. Definitely starting to rot them roots, alright. Okay. This one's going, I can see movement here. Like pulling teeth. See, I had it on in the shallow dish. It's only shallow dish, only about that deep. So when I watered it, it filled the dish. But by the next day I'd come, if it was really, when it was really hot, the tree would be withering down, and the dish would be dry. So I think it'll definitely get out of this. I may even do another, have another look at it in the spring. Just try and get rid of some of the dead roots, we'll see. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll pause the video for a while. I'll just keep cleaning this off a bit. Decide how much I'm going to clean out of it. And then we'll come back and we have it done and we'll have a look. Okay, so I've cleaned it off as much as I kind of want at the moment. So there's a lot of black tips on the end of these roots, so I would say some of them are pretty rotten alright. So I'm hoping this will save the tree. I don't think it would have survived left in that other pot. So hopefully this works. Get a bit of drainage screen in the pot and get it. Yeah, so it's kind of my own fault really. I should have been keeping a better eye on it and checking it, seeing if it was, picking it up and smelling it and seeing if it was starting to rot. But I didn't, so only myself to blame. But I'm quietly confident it'll survive. It'll come back next year, bigger and better. If it doesn't, well then we've learned another lesson. Keep around the trees a bit better. But it's got a better chance now, I think, than if I didn't do this. So that pot will either dry out, or, like I said, I'll have to leave it sitting in a tray of water, which is no good either. So at least now we'll be able to give it a good water and let it drain well. Okay, some soil in there. Now it only just fits in here, front to back. Where's the front? Here. But unless I put in a really big pot, this is all I have at the moment. So we'll look now at my heights. Not too bad. Tiny bit more maybe. Look at that. Yep, that looks okay. Like I said, maybe in the spring I'll take it out of this again, have another look at it, and maybe I'll find a better pot for it. And I'll take it out just to check it and see how it's doing. Behind that wire now because it's going across the front and I want to dig it in. once it's kind of filled the pot with roots. Just trying to see if there's a better way. Could maybe bring it over that back root instead. Over there. Maybe a bit better. I want to make sure it's well secure in now because it's winter's coming, so we're going to have storms and stuff. So if you are doing an emergency repot in the autumn, you definitely want to make sure your trees are well tied in. Get down there altogether, I think. Way. So at least this part, the sides slope out, so when it does come to repotting it again, if it does start getting root bound or pot bound, they're easy to get out. Okay, that's good and solid in there now. Not going anywhere. Okay, let's fill it up and there we go. Okay, that's work done in now. So at least now I'll be able to give it a good soaking and know that it will drain. Yeah, it did grow a lot better this year with the water under it, because normally they can struggle and they do fill the pots quite quickly, and like that it was drying out very fast in that little pot, so probably should have repotted it this spring that's just gone. It was only in that pot. I think I only repotted it last year. I'll have to check back and see. Okay. So make sure it's all in place. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I was going to defoliate it, but here, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. It'll defoliate itself out probably the next couple of days after the repot anyway. So yeah, so I'll give it a watering, and Jimmy, fingers crossed it'll survive and should be a lot better. A lot better next year for it being in this pot. Okay, so we'll leave it at that, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.